So we just had the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and what a race that was. I just want to say I'm gutted for Sergio Perez. I really wanted him to win this race. Like, after that amazing pole lap we had, you know, I really think he deserved the race win. He pretty much commanded for a lot of the race until Latifi binned on the wall. Then it was the whole safety car thing. Ferrari gained the pit stop advantage from that. And that pretty much put Leclerc in front with Verstappen. It was a fight between them. Amazing battle. I hope Checo get a redemption for this, hopefully in Australia. But yeah, speaking of Charles and Max, they had a great battle. Really, really close. Max fell for Charles's trick again by, you know, Charles braking early. Then he gets the DRS on the straight. Then on the second attempt, I think Max, no one wanted to... Actually, they were both braking early. Max wanted Charles to be in front. They both locked up, I think. And then I think Charles got DRS again. And then, you know, Max got pace, got past Leclerc, had the DRS. You know, these cars can follow really, really well. It's really amazing to see. And it was not just them two having a good fight. The midfield was crazy. Ocon, Alonso, I thought they were going to have a crash. I thought they were going to have another Perez and Ocon situation back in like Force India days. But they kept it clean. Surprising how they didn't crash. Then Magnussen and Bottas got involved. Really close. They did it for so long. It was an amazing battle. And Lewis Hamilton, I don't know what type of cocaine Mercedes was smoking by putting him on the mediums. Like, they kept him on the hard tyres for so long. And when it got to like 10 laps left, they could have easily put him on the softs, but they didn't. They put him on the mediums. I feel like he could have gone up to like P8 or P7 if he was on the softs. But yeah, a weird strategy call by Mercedes. Speaking of Lewis, I don't know what's going on. You could say it's the car's issue. The car isn't as good as it usually is. It's not up there with Ferrari and Red Bull. But George was able to get into Q3. Lewis just struggled, man. I don't know what's going on. Like, if Mercedes are promising to bring upgrades in Imola, which isn't like after Australia, but if the car isn't good enough to fight for the top, I don't see him getting his 8th world title this year. So this championship fight is going to be most likely be between Charles and Max. I know it's a bit too early, but you know, it just seems like it. I did say Carlos could get in the mix, but after what I've seen, I don't think he's at the same level as Leclerc at the moment. Checo, I would love to see him win a world title, but as it stands, I don't think it seems plausible for him to get one at this point. But you never know, he might pull something off like that pole position he got yesterday. And hopefully, you know, this form can still, you know, carry on. Hopefully he stays consistent and gets better and better. Also, there were quite a lot of retirements like Alonso, Ricciardo, Bottas and Tsunoda had suffered reliability issues. And Latifi, as we know, hit the wall. And Schumacher couldn't compete because of that horrible accident he had in qualifying. And it's good to see that he's okay. And just to mention, Max and Charles had such a close finish. I think they were separated by 0.5 seconds. And yeah, and I forgot to mention that Max won the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And, you know, unlike last week where both Red Bulls were taken out, they actually finished this time. Leclerc still extends his advantage in the championship. Sainz is still P2, but now Verstappen is now P3. Fortunately, there weren't any missile attacks at the circuit. And also, the new regulations are a blessing, like how close they can follow each other, the cars. It's amazing to see. And it's going to be interesting to see how Australia unfolds. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It'll be nice if you can subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.